Hello, welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, PiMacleod. We're here on day, well, 4,523, as you can see. We're just going to do, I don't know, a pull session today. Yeah, we're going to spend a bunch of CP. How much? Oh, that number up there at the top. You know, give or take. 3,185 CP. Most of it's going to go right into the store. Some people would call it the trash, because I don't know if this store is probably the best store. But screw that. I like War. I think she's a pretty cool character. I don't know. I don't think she's meta one bit. But at the same time, who cares? We're here to have fun. It's a game, right? Have some fun playing your darn game. Why isn't it that good? Well, Gorgon's there. He just ruins the whole vibe. Get out of here with your creepy smile. No, it's not that. It's just Gorgon's not that good of a character overall. He's got some fun mechanics you could probably play with, but you get to a point where like you just kind of want to get done with the fight quicker, you know, once you've built up your roster so much, and I'm kind of there, so he's not helping that out. It's not that Apocalypse is quick either, but at least he's efficient at what he does. I would take Apocalypse over Gorgon for some obvious reasons, but War's pretty cool. War has some fun things even after her nerf. Yes, she's already been nerfed. She wasn't as broken as Toad. No, that's not fair. She was very broken. War was stupid broken. How broken was she? Very broken. Stupid broken. Toad wasn't that broken, but he was still broken. Anyways, never mind all that. War's okay now. We're going to use her when we can, and we got to pull covers to make it happen, right? John, thanks for joining me on the Twitch side. Took you 3,900 CP to get 6 War covers. 16 total, a little over 15%. Okay. Gorgon's cover is pretty cool. Smacking Cap around. I mean, I'll give him that. I mean, the artwork, sure. She was, yeah. No, you're right though. She is and was stupid broken. Well, maybe not is anymore, but still, she's got some utilities if you want to build someone for traps. I mean, the idea of like 3 purple giving you 10 traps on the board. I mean, sure, they have to be matched by an enemy, so they're the least flexible type of traps. But if you're looking at using those for other purposes, like any sort of ability that counts friendly traps on the board. Anyways. Okay, so same rules as last time. I have 5-star Frankie Nova, still favorited. And I have 4-star Human Torch, Annihilus, favorited. So I'm, kind of want to push them up there. I think Frankie only needs like 19 covers. Let me just, just double check myself as I do every time, right? I feel like I do this all the time. Yeah, Frankie Nova only needs 19 more covers. Annihilus, Human Torch, geez, needs less. He only needs 16, and he's a 4-star. He might be done with this session. 16 covers for a 4-star? He might get. I think he's going to be done. That's crazy. I got to pick someone to go into next. I have ideas. Okay, ready? I'm ready. We need to do a thing. I like how I favorited Galactus, but I didn't favorite like any of the other 6-stars. Like it matters. It doesn't matter if you favorite a 6-star. There's nothing they do for favoriting yet. Anyways. Whoa. Numbers, things, something happened. I'm under attack. Mr. Omega! Dude, what? What? Hi. What's up, Mr. Omega? Thank you. Thank you. I'm flabbergasted. This happens to me where I lose my breath and I don't know what to say. Thank you, Mr. Omega. You are an amazing individual. I'm snoozing this ad. I can't let that go. Dude, thank you, man. Oh, hey, sorry, John, you said something. Wait, 9.6, not 15%. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Why favor the dino? I love animals, but dino? Oh, 3-star. That's 3-star dino. I'm just going through my 3-stars and getting it up to 4-star level. I want ascension rewards. That's all. I've got a lot of the 3-stars done. I'm down to just the last few of them. Anyways, again, thank you, Mr. Omega. Jeez, I don't know how else I could say that. Well, I don't know. Talk to me, Mr. Omega. I'm totally all ears on stuff. I need to put up this chat. Where's that chat at? There he is. I'm in on this. You help me out, so I'm helping you out. Dude, you're amazing. What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining me on the YouTube side. I know it's hard to follow that up, isn't it? He just kind of puts everyone else to shame on that one. Okay, I need to do a poll session. I mean, we're here for this, right? We're here for this. No, not vaults. Not hand of flame vault. Get out of here with that. That's what happens when you fat finger something. All right. Put this over there. I'm just pulling my chats up to make sure everything's all kosher, right? Ready? Aw, thanks, John. Kind words. Oh, I just realized there's no 50 pull option. I forget about that. Oh, well, time to do it manually. 1, 2, 3, go. The American hero. No. Honestly, one day I would love to see like an ascended 4-star Captain Worthy, you know, along with like Peggy. Oh, hello. Got Apocalypse cover. I like APOC. He's still fun, if slow for nowadays standards, but he's still fun. Anyways, 4-star Captain Worthy ascended, along with like 5-star Peggy. Stay with me on this. And like, oh, there was another one. There's another character. Punishes you for matching a charge tile. You match a charge tile and the enemy punishes you. It's killing me now. But it was part of an idea. I want to say it's another 4-star character. I'll remember at some point. It'll come back to me. But yeah, it's just the idea of ascending those guys and then watch it, like you fill the board with charge tiles and watch them hurt themselves to death. I don't know. It'd be funny. Anyways, purple cover. Gorgon, and there he is with that cover that John likes so much, beating the crap out of Captain. He don't deserve that. Not from this low tier 5-star. Anyways, calculated strikes. I'll take it. What up, Lep? Thanks for seeing you here. Thanks for seeing you. Thanks for joining me here on the Twitch side. Lockjaw. No, Lockjaw does passive damage with his charges at the start of the turn if there's a charge tile in the enemy's strongest color. No, I'm not autistic. Anyways, Matt. Puck, Reptile, Penny. No, thank you. I'm going to keep pulling. Nope. That's a good way to get me back on track there, Matt. Thank you very much. Throg doesn't do it either, but Throg is really good with charge tiles still. Not like top tier charge tile anymore, but he's pretty darn good. Ooh, Shuri. Love me some Shuri. By the way, speaking of Shuri, me and the wife just watched Black Panther 2 or Wakanda Forever the other day. Again, for me, again, right? Second time. Her first time. I kind of forgot how much I liked that movie, actually. I liked it a lot better than the first one, to be quite fair. First one was pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to glorify it. I thought it was a decent comic book movie, right? But that second one, I think the second one hit a lot better. I think there was a lot cooler moments in it. What's that, John? You got none of the evil threesome. No way. Well, that's why your pull rate was 9.6%, my friend. You need to get a little, you like sacrifice at the altar in order to get some better pull rate. A little tired pie? Yeah, just a little. To be fair, I actually just got back home like about a half hour ago. Been out. Almost got Blob to 13 covers. Nice, man. I'm a big fan of the Blob. I just wish he was faster. I really want him to be a faster character, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Not unless like his Ascended version got like bumped up somehow. Some sort of buff. But yeah, I think Blob's pretty cool. Hello, purple cover. There we go. She finally shows up with a cup of blight swill in her hand. I I don't think I've looked at her cover really before. I mean, it's got a little, you know, the in-game banners in the way, but yeah, it's kind of cool looking. Anyways. What's it? John says, I know, need the dregs to boost the percentage. It is. It's some sort of, I swear, some sort of like, y'all could think we're conspiracy theorists or nut jobs or whatever, but it just seems to be you have to pull a couple of duds in order for the rest to thrive. I don't know. It's like a scales. Drax. We don't need your swords, sir. We need war. And the vermilion blade of blah, 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 blah. Ooh, hello, purple. What was that? My 4A5, 4 Ascended Reptile, everybody, would have been great with a pre-nerf war. I mean, John, let's be fair. Everyone was great with pre-nerf war. Pre-nerf war fed everyone all the Wheaties they needed to make them big and strong. Pre-nerf war was crazy. Hello, Apocalypse. Speaking of war. Nice. We'll take that. I like the bonus shards more than anything. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Give me more purples. I didn't say Black Cat. I said purples. Just finished watching Saw X. I wasn't expecting that comment, Matt. You win. What would be worse, an 8% rate or a John Kramer trap? Ooh. Okay. Any traps in the Saw movies are very ooh. I haven't watched them since Saw 5, though. I'll be honest. I watched the first 3 and enjoyed them. Some caveats, some points where I was just like, okay, fine, I'll suspend disbelief a little bit for this, you know. But then like 4 hit, and it was just like, oh, you really went off the trail, didn't you? You went off that beaten path. And then 5 was just like, okay, I'm cutting it right here. I'm done. No more Saw for me. I don't know. It's to be fair, I'm not even the biggest movie goer though. I love movies. I do a lot of other stuff too. My hand's in too many pies. Anyways. John says, no, he still would have sucked. He needed the green to do anything useful. It's true. 100% true. I guess theoretically, if you would have fired Wars green, and if a Reptile is ascended and thus has really good match damage, if the Cascades would have made Reptile with his green turned on actually do decent team damage consistently, maybe it'd be worth looking at. That's such a stretch. Sox was probably the best in a long while. It takes place between 1 and 2. Well, that's a cool place to put the story. I did kind of, think to myself when I'm seeing 2, like, dang, that's quite a jump in the amount of technological know-how and like how, the main villain, for those who haven't seen, does his things between 1 and 2. Anyways, purple. It's Gorgon. We'll take it. Whatever. Can't turn down a 5-star. Patent pending. What's that? Yeah, I never tried doing anything with him. He is a shelf king now. That's fair. I mean, Ascension rewards, you get a couple Reptile covers, and he's paying out a lot more than he used to. Now you get a Reptile pull in here, and you're like, well, at least it's going towards an LT, right? Or going towards 25 CP or something. Right? Silver linings? Silver linings. Mr. Omega says, so far all I got is 4 Apocalypse out of 25 pools. Out of 25 pulls. Ugh. Well, I mean, 4 out of 25? I mean, that's not that good. That's what? Like 2 out of 12-ish, 2 out of 12 and a half. So 1 out of every 6-ish. I'm not going to say it. That's not the worst, honestly. Odds going, oh, here's my Penny Parker. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, right, John. John's with me. I just did that math in my head. Ooh. Common Core. I don't know. Frankie Nova with the shards. Thank you very much. Let's keep clicking. Cloak and Dagger. Nebs. Take some Nebs. I need a purple is what I need. Come on. Give me those sweet purple pulls. Just need the other two. Yeah, you do, Matt. 100%. We're here for war, really. I mean, no one's pulling for Gorgon, and maybe you want to get a good Apocalypse, because he is cool when boosted. I'm not going to lie. You throw his yellow out and then his red when he's boosted. I mean, it's good night to a lot of people. Purple cover. And there he is. He heard me talking about him. He's like, give me squishy your head with a hand. Purple again. Back to back with the war. Nice. And the good one. Cleansing Fire. Well, the good one. You get what I'm saying. It's not like the red is bad, but I mean, out of the three, meh. Wasp, the good Wasp, 4-star Wasp. Oh, there he is. There's Humberto. Oh, I have been sullied. This whole stream has been tainted with Humberto. Ugh. Ugh. Need to wash my mouth out. What's that, Matt? Just need the other two? No, I don't want that. No, you did that. I'm going to stop now because you're getting better pulls than me. Matt, I need you not to jinx the entire thing. I mean, unless getting the trifecta of all three enhances the pulls, I don't want to have it. We don't have any signs to back that. We just know it need at least like one. It's all the science we have right now on it. It'd be weird if War's Red turned out to be awesome. I mean, yeah, because you need those. It only does its big, like the big nice damage that it could potentially do is based on those countdown tick downs, and that means wasting turns, which is not in vogue right now. Speaking of tick down of countdowns, Hydra Stomper with his stomp tiles. You're super jealous, Mr. Omega. Of what? Of me pulling some Gorgons? I mean, the Apocalypses are cool, and I think I've gotten, what, 2 orbs? But, I mean, I've spent almost... God, I forgot my number. About 1,000 CP now? Something like that. No, we're not done yet. Give me those purple 5 stars. Click. Ugh. Gorgon. Boy. Whatever. Don't turn it down. Don't turn it down. Drill it in my head. Champ rewards. Be strong. Johnny Blaze. Just Blaze and Entertainment. Hello, 4-star Torch. I'm at 4 covers for him now out of that. And I think I needed 16, we said. Getting there. That's math for you. Gwenpool. Nope. Clickety click. Just move it along. She-Hulk. Matt. No. So how many of the last 10 or 12 characters haven't been nerfed? Ooh. That's a good question. Well, last 10 or 12, I know that our 6 stars have pretty much been in that because they haven't released characters nearly as fast as they once did. They've kind of been slower with all the game bugs and trying to fix things, right? So, I mean, 6-star Ghost Rider doesn't seem bugged. I think he works just fine from what I've seen of it. I only have a 2 cover one. I don't think Falcon's bugged. I mean, he was kind of like pre-released with like a 40-turn flight thing, but that ended up being like pre-release info. And then when he actually got live, it got down to normal amount of turns. I think. I'm pretty sure he was good upon official release. But you didn't ask about individual characters. You said how many. That's a good question for the hive mind. I mean, do we have any consensus on that? I'm trying to think back, personally. Outside of the 6 stars? Okay, 6 stars excluded, he says. Matt says, excluding the 6 stars, by royal decree, how many of the last 10 characters, and I make it a nice round number, right? 10 characters have been not nerfed. I'm trying to think of what the last 10 characters are. Well, we have obviously Cosmic Iron Man. I don't think he was nerfed. I think he just was fine. I mean, artwork being kindergarten level, but still, he's fine. Falcon, I think, was fine. Swordmaster? I don't remember a bug with Swordmaster. I could be wrong, but I remember him releasing with no passive and being kind of ho-hum, just like, eh. I don't remember him having an issue. I mean, that's 3 of them right there, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Oh, something just happened. What's up, Dark? Hey, dude, thanks for the sub, man. Dude. Dark, you are amazing. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Just want you to know that. Go to bed tonight with and sleep with that. Just like, okay. Yeah, just understand that you are amazing. Thank you. Doing good, man. It really is. We were just talking, and maybe you can contribute to this. What of the last 10 characters, not 6 stars, the last 10 characters 5 stars and under that were released, how many of them have not been nerfed? I think it's like Cosmic Iron Man, Falcon, Swordmaster. I think each 4 star has been nerfed in the last couple of releases. I feel like that. I don't know. Zemo, I don't think was. Okay, that's fair. Toad was nerfed 3 times. So maybe that's what's throwing you off, Matt. It's like Toad came out and they were just like hammered him down like a peg over and over again. And you know what? He's still better than some of the other nerfs treated people. He's better than Sidewinder. He's better than Gambit ended up being. He's better than Bishop ended up being. Maybe it's IP2. Our Infinity Plus 2, our developers that took over, maybe it's about them. Maybe they actually know something about nerfing a character to where they're actually still usable. Maybe? Exaggerated shrugging of shoulders? Maybe? I don't know. What's that? They tell me otherwise all the time, but now I won't listen. Okay. Okay, we got another Gorgon. You got a lot of Gorgons, didn't we? Ooh, that's not cool. Gorgon, get away from me. Call me crazy. Go ahead and do it. I'm looking forward to just a few more Nomura covers. I've almost got her Max ready. I don't know if I'll use her for anything, but hey. Max Ascension will be really nice. That way when she is boosted, I can, you know, do something with her. Because let's face it, we're not using her outside of boosting. Might be, Matt says, just like longest time, no nerfs now, and last year nerf after nerf, or so it seems. I think the last quarter, last trimester, whatever term you want to use to describe Broken Circle Studios' last bit with us, had more nerfs than normal. I think they kind of phoned in a lot of stuff. But, you know, what do I know, right? We play the game and we roll with the punches. We'll take another cup of Blight Swill. I mean, is this Blight Swill? Yeah. Still have 1800 CP to go. I'll take the good conversation though. Honestly, I value the conversation as much as I value this CP. Let's go. Bring it on. Namor, you're not Namora. By the way, am I really saying it wrong? We watched Wakanda Forever, right? And my wife asked me a little bit about some backstory. And she's like, that guy with the wings on the feet. And I'm like, Namor. And then I paused and I said, oh, I'm sorry. I have to say it like he says in the movies. Namor. Like, come on. Is it Namor? I feel like that's over-exaggerating. I feel like, dude, you're Namor, okay? Say it with me. I don't know. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm being insensitive to the pronunciation of his name. Polaris M. Thor. Okay, do we count Polaris, Matt, and M. Thor? Like, I thought it was upon release. Or are you just talking about nerfs that happened recently? I thought you were talking about characters upon release getting the nerf treatment. No? I'm sorry. I misunderstood if so. Dark says, we've said Namor for years now. That's not changing. Thank you. That's why Dark makes the big money. He does. He knows what's up. I mean, I might be invested in his pronunciation too, but still. How many we got there, Human Torch? 1,800? Not enough yet, but we're going. We got 2 covers for the other dude, for Frankie Nova, for Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Clickety click, click, clickety click, click. Look at Pi, click your screen. There you go. I kind of forget about Arnim Zola now. Not that he's bad. He's not. It's just there's so many other things that have happened to our meta recently that Arnim Zola just kind of gets pushed to the side a bit. I'm like, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that to you. Hello, Luna Snow. Weird. Oh, there he is again. That oh-so-threatening Ghost Rider that catches everybody off guard every time he comes around in a boss event. Ugh. Like, maybe that's something we need to focus on. And for anybody of us who are in the Ascension game, Dirk, Dark, anyone else who wants to join me on extravagant, weird experiments, maybe Ghost Rider 2099 should be the next Ascension option. Like, he threatened our livelihoods when he was in that boss, right? And because he has a lot of underdog abilities, right? But we fight a lot of level 550, like M'Baku, Black King, Ascended 3-star Namors. You know what I'm saying? We fight 485 Jugs that are at 550. Just get like a 475 Ascended 2099 Ghost Rider. Now he's an underdog, but he's 5-star Ascended underdog. How much damage is he doing? He's probably pretty beefy, I think. I haven't done the math, but he's scary already. Just thinking about it. Anyways. Hello, Worthy. Werther's original. What's that? Was meaning upon release, Matt says, but it's just the amount of nerfs in general that those would fit, along with the PvP nerfs to supports. I mean, PvP nerfs to supports it's been a while, but yeah. On Zola, is it me or is he and Viper been rewarded too many times? I think it's like kind of like, you see how we have the latest legends, the latest 3 characters there. I think Viper and Zola have been somewhat recent. Does that make sense? They're still kind of recent. I mean, when they came out, we still had like 6 stars and whatnot, and they haven't released too many 4s since, right? So now I'm thinking, we've had Toad, and we've had Lin Lee Iron Fist. And I'm struggling to think of another one right now. Someone can help me out. Who else we've had recently besides Toad and Lin Lee Iron Fist that is not Zola and Viper? 4 stars. 4-star only. Anyways, not latest. I almost hit latest. I almost clicked latest legend. That's what I get for scrolling. Dude was a menace. True. 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 Haven't had a purple in a minute. Oh, there you go. Just don't be Gorgon. I know we don't turn on a 5-star. Don't bring up my past. I'm just looking for a little more war. Come on. Come on. There she is. Another. They really like giving me the Cups of Blightswell. I'm very happy I have some shards saved up for her. Because the purple's going to be maxed off of just raw covers. My Cup of Blightswell has become like a carafe. I have a veritable gallon of Blightswell. Do they measure it in hammocks? Because that's what I have of Blightswell. As much as I'm a Nightcrawler fan, you'd think I would have ascended him already. Darn me and just playing the game. Ooh, I'll take 500 Nova Shards. Thank you. That's better than Blightswell. Take a Jugs cover. Who would turn out a Jugs cover? No one here. Oh God, Penny. Ugh. Ugh. There's the Blightswell. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's spider time or not. Get out of here, you. I'll tell you this much, Matt. There is a small part of me that misses playing that game a bit, but I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that I would easily just kind of... I'd hop on Marvel Rivals. I'd play for like, say, a half hour. And after that many games, like what, 3 to 4 sessions, I would be like, okay, my heart hurts too much. Too many tryhards. It's too sweaty in here. I need to get out. And that's not fair. That's not fair to the game. The game is actually, I think it's designed really well. I think it's a really cool concept. You know, it's obviously just Overwatch with Marvel characters, but still, I think it's a good use of it. Good use of the property. Isn't there a DC version of it? I feel like there is. I feel like I saw that on Steam or something. I wanted to know if anyone played it. The DC version of Marvel Rivals. I don't know the name. Like Allies? It's like DC Allies or something like that. I'd love to hear like someone's honest review of it. Like not some sort of, you know, influencer's review. You know what I'm saying though? A real one. What's that, Matt? Oh, there you go. Captain Britain and Captain Avalon, 4 stars. Yeah, they were before Zola and Viper, right? I'd put money on that. They were before that, but you know they were recent-ish. I'll still stay with that. Yeah. John's like, I just got back in time for Jugs and Penny. That is opposite ends of the spectrum. That 100%. Now I have lyrics on my. They're doing that to me again? This happened last time. Switching music. Ha 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 ha. You can't stop me. I switched channels on you. Blah. I just gotta get my chat back up. I can't leave my chat hanging. Come back here, chat. Thank you. Slightly before, yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Doop-a-doo. Gorgon with his calculated strikes. Do you think Gorgon's a really good bowler? Okay, I'll see myself out. I make myself laugh. I can't help it. Hey, there's Captain Avalon, Matt. Just kind of shows up right then and there. John says, I think Sidewinder was the beginning of characters being overpowered from the jump and then insta-nerfed. Or was that said? No, it wasn't said. But, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. No. That feels like 15 to 17 Gorgon covers by now. Yeah. Mr. Fantastic Maker, also somewhat recent. Gotten him a lot in rewards, too. Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at that one, though. I like Maker. Like, that's one of those pet projects on the side that if I pull enough Maker covers, I'm not going to be mad if he pulls up and gets himself maxed out real early. I feel like he's got some really cool vibes going on if I just wanted to buckle down and, like, ascend him. I won't because I'm way too busy in my petri dish doing lab experiments, but hey. Speaking of lab experiments, I said this in our Alliance chat just very recently. Anyone play lightning rounds? Anyone? Bueller? Lightning rounds are pretty cool for getting standard tokens and like just quick, easy covers. At least do the seed teams. If you could get in when the lightning round PvP starts, a lot of seed team hits, nice, easy covers. You don't have to be sweaty about it. Just get your seed teams and go if you want. Plus there's no supports, so if you're a fan of no supports PvP, there you go. Anyways, point of bringing it up is I was using my 2-cover Galactus and my 2-cover Ghost Rider, well, Cosmic Ghost Rider, so the 2 6-stars, and I easily manhandled multiple Max Champed, Shang-Chi, and Mighty Thor teams. And I thought that was really interesting. I didn't think it was going to win, but I was just walked in with the idea of like, you know what, let's just see. Let's just see what happens. There's a lot of damage mitigation on them, and you know, just try it out. They don't have supports. I don't have supports. Let's throw the dice. It worked every time. And on defense, I won a fair amount of defensive hits. I was really shocked by that. Like, I think people walked into it thinking, oh, this is going to be 2 cover characters. I'm going to walk all over you. I don't even have to throw out my M'Baku or whatever, right? They got a rude awakening, and I kind of wish I could see how the match went. But yeah, Ghost Rider and Galactus kind of feed each other. They make a lot of cosmic tiles and do a lot of passives based on the cosmic tiles that they're passively generating. So they kind of help each other out. Hello, click. Yay, apocalypse. Those are words that shouldn't go together. Yay, apocalypse. Anyways. Wrong, Mr. Fantastic. I want the Maker. Another Namora. No arguments here. Ooh. Another Apocalypse. Ooh. We're up to 6 covers for Human Torch and Nihilus. And only 800 CP left. I thought I would have had a couple more bonus shards by now. That's okay. It'll get there. I'll take more Dark Veil. Heck yeah. I just need Dark Veil to take more hits when I'm running King Veil, you know. Not that she really gets hit, but you know, just in case a cascade happens and a hit bleeds through, you need to have more hit points. Health, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, hello. Mr. Omega, do you think Art and Archangel will get an upgrade or a new character? Okay, I want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly, Mr. Omega. Do you think, I'm assuming you're saying, do you think the artwork for Archangel and like the character himself will get an upgrade or just get a whole new character altogether? If that's the question, you know, either or. I don't think they're going to redo the art, but I do think there'll be a rework. They've mentioned reworks already coming down the pipeline, and we only have Apocalypse, and then out of the 4 horsemen, we have Archangel, and now they finally gave us War. There's still 2 more slots to fill. I don't see why they wouldn't just go and finally finish up, right? They know that the player base is kind of clamoring for the incomplete projects to finally be complete. At least that's what I think they're doing. I mean, why do you just come right out of the gate and just start fulfilling people's wishes like this? They haven't released like a throwaway Spidey or anything like that in a minute. I'm talking about IP2, not Broken Circle Studios. So, you know, just to be clear. But, you know, who knows? They could, maybe they have the characters set for months to come, and I don't know this. Icarus. I do hope they remake Archangel, though. They need to rework him, bring him up to snuff. I think he's got a really good kit with the whole bringing down people that are airborne. I think that really needs to stay, but it needs to be able to target anyone no matter what their status is. I'm looking at you, Frankie Nova. It's just not fair that Frankie can go airborne and nothing can stop her. Like, come on. That immune to stun and going airborne thing is just, that's too much. I mean, I guess if you're going to stop her, the only way to stop her is to remove all her AP before it hits. So, like, starting the game with enough green AP to run, I don't know, 3 She-Hulk and run her green. You could just drain the enemy. Or, 4-star Red Hulk with enough purple and drain their green. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Purple, click. Yes, thank God. It's Blightswell again. Do we have any more flavors besides grape drink? Like, come on. It's all purple. I'll take it. I know where my shards are going, I guess. Ooh, another 400 shards for Torch. Nice. Okay, I'm sorry I missed that. What was that, Matt? Kind of funny, a Team Galactus and Frank Castle. Yeah, it is, but I mean, come on. There's so many of these teams are just out there. Okoye and most anyone she's ever teamed with in this game. Like, what? His powers? Yeah, the powers need an update, Mr. Omega, and I agree. I hope he gets them. Is it a 5-star Omega Horseman? Oh! Yes! Matt over here dropping knowledge like books fallen. Good job. Oh, man. Give this guy a trophy. I forgot all about that. You're right. But but if I'm... And I think I'm correct here. Just hear me out. Isn't that a MPQ original character? I feel like Omega Red wasn't a horseman of Pestilence for real. Like, I feel like that's an MPQ original. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. That's the thing I've lived with a long time. I'm sorry, I missed something on my Twitch chat. Dark says agreed. Lost a match because passive team damage still killed her while she was sending someone else away. Fight fell apart after. Yeah. Archangel was a horseman of war back in the 80s, 90s, and this new horseman is also war. So technically they have 6 other horsemen they can go with. Jesus. Dark says Archangel was death. I thought it was death, but I wasn't going to say nothing. Omega Red might be a 3rd set of the Tim. I don't know. I remember in the 90s cartoon, Apocalypse called him his Angel of Death. Oh. And then Dark says, yes, he's an original. Yes, he's an original. Woohoo! I mean, validation from Darkseid, and Dark's a smart person. Let's keep going. We got 3,000 shards for Torch right now. Okay, we're getting there. 7. That's 7 covers on them. 7. We're getting there. Colleen, get out of here. No one cares. That's so rude. How dare you? We're at 435 shards to go. Ooh, I'll take a Black King cover. My Black King could always use a little bit more. He's hungry. Dark says, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, what? I can say things. John says, my bad. Archangel was the Horseman of Death. There you go. John, get your dude out of here. Control your dude. He does not belong here anymore. This is slanderous. This is scandalous and outrageous. I won't accept it. Oh, man. Mr. Omega says 40 pulls and just 1 war. Oh, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Oh. I mean, I hope you needed one? Just one? I don't know. Is he champed? Or she champed? Is she champed yet? John says, I will take all the reptiles. A 550 reptile would probably get me thrown out of the game. You get a cease and desist letter from IP2. It's not even email, actual mail delivered to your house. There's like a courier. Excuse me, are you Mr. John _ Schick? IP2 would like to formally invite you to delete our game. Anyways. Oh, man. Mr. Omega says, I need 6 more. Okay, well, war is going to be essential in a few PvEs, so you're going to get shards for a couple of them. As long as you're running... Are you running shield clearance level 10? Because you'll get a good amount of shards. Just keep, finishing and grinding those out. Mr. Omega says, stop, Matt. You see? Mr. Omega, thank you. He's on my side. Dark says, I notice I don't get that many Black King covers from pull sessions. Still on my first shot, and he's only at level 300. Dang, only on your first? Dude, he's like avoiding you. You need to like call up Shaw and like apologize to him. You must have offended him at some point. Gonna have to fave him when I'm done with M'Baku just to get shards from. That's fair. MPQ privileges will be revoked. You have to make a whole new account with like a VPN so they can't track you. There'll be a CAPTCHA designed just to make sure you're not John Schick. There'll be like a multiple choice question. Out of these 4 characters, which one should you not ascend right away? And it'll be like like 3 other characters, anyone, right? And then Reptile. And that's their way of figuring out if you're John. That's not fair. You did that for science. You deserve it. Like, seriously, the accolades, the idea of ascending Reptile, to see the numbers, to show it off, you still deserve some sort of props for doing it. And the scientific community appreciates it. John says, I send a Black King, but don't use him too much. When I send a Jugs, it's too much fun. I still love Black King, man. I can't say anything wrong about Black King. I understand what you're saying about Jugs. It's just, man, it's 50% defense on everything, not just matches, all of it. Powers too, and then he just turns around and just shoots it right back at him. Just hyper powers his fist up like he's Captain Marvel. Just, good stuff. Need to finish up the trifecta? Oh, Matt. No, I don't want to finish the trifecta. Magic, since you're there on the screen, send Puck to Limbo, please. I'm sorry, what was that? John says, wait until I ascend Puck for the Colossus shards. Of course, at least there's that use, right? Dark says, if you had the ability to delete any character from the game, who would it be and why is it Reptile? Do we... I think the why is universally known. I need to use King to develop an appreciation for him. King is super fun. Really is. Who do you use him with? May? 3-star Namor? When I use Black King, obviously May is an easy shoe-in for obvious reasons, right? But I find more fun with 3-star Namor. It is 125% more damage on anything you do in that bottom 4 rows. You get to create that black right away, that black crit tile. That just gets you rolling, right? On whoever your third character is, put on Black Widow Batons or Quantum Realm, something to give you purple AP. So that way, when the enemies, who clearly are going to have, like, Frankie Nova or somebody making charge tiles, right? Like, a lot of time, you want to use Black King against charge tile peeps, right? So, like, make sure someone's got a purple AP support on, so the charges get created, and then you have the purple AP on turn 1 to just start. You suck the AP out of the group, and you could just punch someone in the face real quick. The charge tiles will still be there, but then he's ready for next turn. He's already up front. I guess I should put this out there. I'm saying the purple part because you're guaranteeing that he's going to be the strongest hitter on turn 1, and then that way he's going to be there to tank whatever the first hit is, because a lot of enemies come out of the gate ready to sock someone in the face, right? So M. Thor comes out and does Share the Love. That sucks. It hurts a lot. But Black King cuts it in half and says, cool, the other half of it's in my fist now. I'm going to share the love right back. So, yeah. I find that's really the way to do it. You put in like Namor, and you get a make sure you have a black support, or you could even put on Krakoa on Namor, because Black King's a mutant and he's gonna use it all the same. Black King I generally put on the bomb, implanted bomb, because why wouldn't you take more damage on his matches and that gets multiplied for Namor's purposes. Yeah, and then the third character, whoever they are, I'm assuming it's pick 2 PvP. Just make sure you have a purple AP support, so you could start out with draining AP if you need to. You basically have an option: Namor's crit or Black King's drain. It really depends on how the fight starts, and you have options. I need to click this button. We have like just a few more pulls, and I'm just sitting here gabbing away. If they delete Reptile, they need to repay my devotion to ascending. They should, 100%. They could always give you 13 free Batman covers. That's not fair. It's still not fair. I think my phone would spontaneously combust if that happened. But if Shaw's neutering charge tiles every turn, Jane has nothing to share in the first place. I mean, the only time Jane has anything to share is first turn, because Shaw doesn't remove the charge tiles on turn 1. Don't know why, it just is. So if they have enough AP supports to have enough yellow on turn 1, that's how they do it. They'll share turn 1. And that's where, you know, another good reason to have Black King right there in front. Just soak it up. Okay, got one more pull. Thank you, Super Skrull, for showing up for no reason. Come on, War. One more go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, War. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Not War. We don't turn it down. Compose yourself. We don't turn it down. Okay. It is kind of ironic that looking for War, I got God Killer as the last one. Anyways. 127 pulls. Let's see. Good old notepad. You think I'd have it to the side already? Nope. 127. That's all I had. I guess that is over 3,000. It makes sense. Excuse me. Let's click into here. Make sure just the 5s are here. Ready to count? 4, 8. I can't scroll enough. 12. I lost count. Shoot. Seriously, I scrolled too much and I lost my count. I'm sorry. 4. See, something's wrong here. 4. It's 8. 12. 16. 17. I don't know how I lost count. I just did. It's weird. I don't know. Brain fart. 17 out of 127 equals a sad number. I almost said something else, but it's Mark's line to say. I haven't seen Mark in a minute. Where's Mark at? We know what happened to Mark, guys? Is he falling off? 13.4%? That's horrible. We don't like that. We don't like those numbers around these parts. Oh well. Oh, hey, cool guy. Thanks for joining the chat on the YouTube side. What's up, dude? Pulled 206. Dang, dude. You really wanted that war, huh? 21 were 5 stars. Oh. Just 20. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, I guess that's probably, I don't know, that's not on par with what I did, but still, it's not ideal, right? Okay, you and I, man. But at least you champed war. That's good. That's good. That's what we're going for here. Okay, let's add these covers in. Gorgon. Let's take those HPs and CPs and LTs and abbreviations. Thank you. Apocalypse, you too. Get in there. Thanks, APOC. Now for war. Oh, I did get a green war cover. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's awfully nice of you to show up for that. And then purples. There we go. And yeah, I don't got any reds. I don't got any more greens. But I do have 3 covers I could put into her. I mean, I'm only 1 short then. 5, 3, 8, so that's 9 plus 3, so that's 12. Yeah, so I could do this, right? Doop. And then I'll throw this other one over here. Because it really doesn't matter if I get a green cover or a red cover, it's champed. So I'll get the shards out of the next PvE. The next time war is in our PvEs, our stories, she's champed. I'm still leveling her up. I want her to be, useful somehow. Okay, so that's cool. That happened. Wish would have champed her. I thought it would have happened. For shame. Any 3 stars just sitting here for no reason? No. Just want to make sure I got no other clutter. Okay. Let's throw these in here while the chat keeps chatting. Save. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't want to do it this way. Let's do it the way we should do it. There we go. Oh, I missed a thing or 3 on the chat. I'm sorry. I was too busy doing dumb math. Dark. I don't know. I know I don't need to ask you since you know all these things, but are there start with yellow supports? Yes. Yellow has the most. Penny Parker, like you stated, or SPDR. Let's be fair here. Sanctum Sanctorum, Vintage Shield, Korg. I'm missing an obvious one, and it's killing me right now. There's another easy one. SPDR, Sanctum Sanctorum, Korg, Vintage Shield. There's another one that's like... Well, now I gotta go look. I'm just gonna run across it and see it and be like, oh yeah, that one. Avengers Tower. That's the one. Avengers Tower starts with yellow. I think that's it. Kimoyo beads? Kimoyo beads as well, right? Yeah, it is. Rank 5 Kimoyo beads. But if you want the best ones, it's SPDR and Sanctum. Those are the best ones. Highest yellows. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled roster upgrades. Penny is one Doctor Strange theme, Cap Shield. Good job, John. You're getting them off there. Dark says, you'd be proud to be Pi. I saved over 10,000 CP waiting for Sable to leave latest Legends. Holy wow. I have a lot to use on this war store. Nice, dude. John says, had around 9,600 CP. Spent 3,900 to get the 6 war covers I needed. Fair. Thanks to Shard. Season rewards. Have her at 333. Need 4 more covers. And Avenger theme support. Yeah, yep. Avengers Tower. Yes. Avengers Tower does it. Avengers Tower is good for a lot of stuff, though. Let's be fair. What did I miss over there? And Cool Guy came in. Want to get more Apocalypse. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Apocalypse is worth it. Okay. Frankie covers. Only 4 gained from this. I feel like that's dirty. We could have done better. For shame. I know why this wasn't that much. I had over 3,000 CP we spent, right? I should have had more. I should have had like a couple thousand more CP. I may have bought out a CP vault. Yep. I remember doing that now. I didn't want to do it. Let's be fair. The CP vault came up. It was a CP costing vault. You guys might remember it happened like a little over a month-ish ago. And it had like 5 different costumes in it. Had a bunch of different things. I did not see the idea that it was CP. I thought it was HP. You know, the gold coins. I thought it was that for the currency. I was working, or half-assedly working. I was kind of like over here typing on the phone, type on the phone, and I went back and I said, "Ooh, vault," and I just clicked and bought the whole thing out. And then as I'm working and the things are flashing, the vault, the purchases, kind of dawned in my head what sort of image and icon I saw there that I had spent, and I was like, no, I didn't want to spend that CP on that store. So I wrote to my congressman, to IP2, the devs, and I said, hey, this happened. That kind of sucks. Can you like refund me? And it was kind of a no. It's okay. I basically, after 10 days had passed, I finally said, you know what? Fine. I finally spent the rewards. I had all the covers and stuff sitting in my inventory, and I just kind of said, you know what? It'll eventually come back. It's all good. And so I did. It's all good. Anyways, shame on you. I know, right? How dare I spend that amount of CP on that? I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. Anyways, the lesson is pay attention to what the vault costs you. Thor Ragnarok is one of them. Yep, Korg. Yep. Didn't I? I think I said that already. Yep. Remember you wondering about the vault. I looked inside against this. That was a smart move. Is to side against that. You'll spend a lot of CP on the last 5-star vault or 2. Well, yeah. That's fair. I had more. I feel like I had more, and it's thanks to Ascension, really. Ascension is really driving up everything. Yes, Dazzler is maxed. Woot! She does not have a farm one ready, before anyone asks. All these big CP rewards are like, and the Ascension stuff is really what's driving my resources. Which is, the whole point of the Ascension and how-to videos and should you do it videos, right? I kind of want to make a new one for it, actually. Kind of like a then versus now. What's the climate like? Dang, you're only 7 away, Nomura. Take some Shang-Chi shards. Thanks, Colleen. You're a peach. Not like Princess Peach. She's a little cooler than that, but still. Human Torch, clickety click, click, clickety click, click, look at Torchy go. 362, man. Nice. 8 more and he's done. That's a max ascension for Human Torch. He'll be done by the time we do another pull video, I betcha. Maybe. We'll see. Frankie gets another cover for it. Some Doc Ock shards. Awesome. Golden oldie shards out of nowhere. Dupe's another character that should really ascend. I mean, Dupe's got a lot of potential. I've heard nothing but grand things about Dupe, honestly, being ascended and being awesome. Just all the options that is at his disposal. But obviously there's some that are much better than others, let's be fair. Pi doesn't suffer too much from using resources on Store's vault since his farm takes anything he gets and gives him rewards for more resources. 100% true. That was the whole point of all the grinding and getting to this point. I mean, I kind of said to myself long ago, I want to be on it on one game. I don't want to keep jumping mobile game to mobile game and just being like bottom tier on each one. I wanted to like really be good on one game, and so I stayed with the grind. But of course my ADHD won't let me stick with one game, period. I gotta play all kinds of other stuff too. Just, you know, one mobile game. Of course, that doesn't stop my son or my daughter from using my Google Play account and playing other things like Angry Birds and stuff on it, but hey, that's them. They can use my account for that. No big deal. Ooh, a Weapon Hex cover. It's one of those underrated characters. Weapon Hex is really pretty darn strong. Not meta, but pretty strong. I wouldn't underestimate her, that's for sure. It's a vicious cycle. Dupe can be 4-star Jugs. Might do him after I get done with 4-star Emma. There is a lot of phrasing in that, John. Thank you for catching yourself. You're a good person. Ghosty with another LT. Luna with another LT. Well, I'll admit I was looking forward to finishing off 4-star Torch and moving on to the next 4-star to favorite and move on up. But I guess I get a little more time to ruminate on it. I have my ideas on who it's going to be, but you know, time to just chill on it and think about it and what I really want to do. It's probably going to be someone for lab work purposes, let's face it. I mean, I kind of want to do 4-star Juggernaut just because it's all the rave. I kind of want to do 4-star Rocket because, I mean, first turn big Uber hits are pretty fun, right? But at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like half my fun in this game, if not more than half of it, is all in the lab work. So, I mean, I could already win first turn. 1-star Hawkeye makes sure we do that, right? We have enough ways to win first turn. I feel like the lab work is more worth it. Keeps you interested. Keeps people in the game longer. Make you ponder some stuff. There's Elsa. I mean, does that look any better nowadays? So you don't get a quarry at the start. It's only at the second turn. That's such a shame. Oh well. Dark says, you can have all the dupe you want, John. I'll be more than happy taking Emma off your hands. Okay, okay. Penny? No, not Penny. No. Nope. Nope. I'm going to snooze this ad because we're almost at the end of this. There's an ad coming in. We're just going to snooze it. We're almost at the end of the thing. Spider Ham? Oh, Jesus, no. No. That ain't going to be someone I'm running with. Not at all. Spider Ham, sorry. That reminds me, Pi. I just ascended RNG. You ascended RNG. Nice. So, yeah, John. Elsa could still work reward. That's for darn sure. Dark. So, are you running the quintessential turn one quick win team for the easy nodes where you don't even have to do a thing? Are you running it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Blink once for yes, twice for no. Tell me if you are. And I lost my YouTube chat. There we go. Mr. Omega, how are you going to set up your war and why? Mr. Omega, my red is at 3 for war. I think it's more important to have the green making as many strike tiles as possible, because all the cascades that are going to happen from that green can be really quite nice. Not to mention any strikes that you're destroying with a teamed up, I don't know, Polaris or 5-star Captain Marvel, or, you know, like the things that you're destroying and replacing could feed other combos. Then the traps, like for purple, it's 3 purple for 10 traps. That could feed a whole other type of meta that you're going for. I think the only time I'll increase her red to 5 is if I literally have no use for the traps, so hence I reduce the purple down, or if I have no use for the green, so then I put the green down. But I don't see that happening. I could be wrong. I just don't see it now. I guess it'll depend on when I get a champed war and I start playing around some more. Right now, my verdict's a 3-5-5, with the red being 3. Dark says he starts with 1,294 strikes at 5 covers. Boosted to 1982, damage with the Guardians teammates. Is the 0 move insta-win? Not familiar with this? Okay. No, it's not main event Hulk. Not Show Hulk. Not neither of those. No Hulks involved. So here, I'm going to click while I talk, okay? So Rocket and Groot. Obviously low level AI just because you can, right? Put on... Give me a second. Put on Chasm with Totem Dagger and Thanos as your third, okay? That way, what happens is, because Chasm has the Totem Dagger, he's going to create a web right on turn 1, right away. First turn, the web goes up, right? And the Totem Dagger says, hey, you made a web. Here's a little bit of damage. Just a little spike of damage. Doop. And Rocket and Groot has all those beefy, stupid strikes, right? Well, that little boop of damage just became a nuke. So, guy's dead. Thanos says, oh, court death. You did nothing. You literally just started the node and all that happened. Just web, boop, dead. Click again. Web, boop, dead. So, yeah. Rocket, Chasm with Totem, Thanos. There you go. For the record, I tried it out myself with 4-star Rocket and Groot at level 370. You know, a maxed out Rocket and Groot, right? I tried it to the best of my ability. Doesn't work. The strikes that Rocket and Groot makes at 370 don't get strong enough to guarantee that the web will actually kill someone on the first hit. So, at level 10 SCLs I'm talking about, it won't kill someone necessarily off the bat. So, need an Ascended Rocket and Groot for that. Okay, Dark. And I'm just plugging away over here. Clickety click click. I almost got a free Yelena cover. Shucks. Look at the CP. I love how these rewards work. I drained my CP down to nothing, right? I'm already at 411 right now. 413. Obviously, these last few aren't going to give me a ton, but they're going to give me something. Oh, not you, Kane. I get down to this. I have a specific order I'm doing things in at this point. Don't mind me. Aunt May, she could sit on those shards. We don't need that right now. We already have you maxed. I know Kate got a cover. We know Hawkeye got a cover. I got 2 of them. We know Mantis got a cover. I'm going off of my memory here of just seeing their icons blip by the screen. We know Namor got a cover. Got 3 of them? No, we have shards, that's why. Okay. Prowler got a cover, I know that. Oops, clicked it too many times. Got like 3 covers. Okay, Prowler, I see you, dude. Whoa, Aunt May is too old to be sitting on 4. Okay, Dark. I wasn't ready for that. That's great. Oh, that was good. And are you ready to go over here? Oh, these are just shards? Oh, I'll wait. I think they were good. What do we got over here? Oh, Sabretooth and Negasonic and Domino got covers. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, Domino did get that one, but I didn't remember the other ones. Sabretooth? That must have passed by super fast. Oh, look at that! Welcome to the farm, buddy. Hey, Victor. Welcome to the farm, big dude. Yeah, you made it. Okay. Negasonic. Negasonic. There we go. And then... who else? Oh, yeah, Blob's got a recruit. There we go. Big dude on campus. All right. We did it. All done. Whoa! I clicked too fast. Y'all see that? I finally got my 250 4-star milestone. I was just clicking like I'm collecting a regular, like a daily or event one. I literally thought it was just one of those. I should stop and breathe sometime. That was my 250th 4-star character champed. Time flies. I'm down to these. This is my last milestones. Wow. Everything else is done. That's crazy. I did not see that coming. Dang. A little shocked by that. Okay. Yep. 250th 4-star champed. Didn't that give me something cool? Like, didn't it give me, like, I don't know, something neat in here? I wish I would have, like, not sped by that super fast. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew right now. Anything in shards? Oh yeah, give me some 5-star shards. I'll take those. That's worthwhile right there. Yeah, the rest I don't know. It gave me something else. Maybe a legendary token? I don't know. I don't remember right now. Oh well. Cool. Well, guys, that's it for me. I spent over 3,000 CP, 127 pulls if you want to count the pulls. We had a low pull rate, about 13%. We got warped just on the cusp of champing, like, 160 shards away. We got that in the next story go around. No big deal. We talked about some quick teams. We had some good chats about nerfs and who got what and everything else. I don't know. I think it was a fun session. Good talks. Thank you very much, Mr. Omega, for the donation. I appreciate it as always. That is awesome, dude. It really is. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was awesome. Thank you. And Dark, thanks for the sub. You are a man among men, or among boys, or among whatever the phrase is. Thank you, Dark. Oh, boy. And everyone else, thanks for joining on the YouTube side. That includes you, Cool Guy, and Matt. And I feel like there was someone else in there. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Okay. And then over on the Twitch side, of course, John, thanks for holding it down with Dark. Good conversation as always. I really do enjoy. I love this every time I do. Dark said something. What was that? John says 750 shards and an LT. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thank you for checking me on that, John. Okay. It was still awesome. Dark says, I still have 5 active milestone quests. Yeah, I got 4 now. Dang. Core versus shield quest will take forever. I mean, that's why I was just doing it one shield per PvP at a time. Just really slow. I just did it for science, really. It's not really worth it in the end. But I mean, if you're a completionist, like, you know, I kind of get it. 6 for John. Use shields all the time now. Yep. Okay. Anyways, for real now. I'll see you all real soon, okay? Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.